I was a little upset, a little concerned that with this Heights Borough Business News, to find out that there's a help wanted thing on it for a parking enforcement / EMT. And this was never discussed with the council that I know of. So I just think it's not fair that this is how I had to find it out.
Well, may I say this, if you took a little time to be interested in what we were doing, you'd know about it, because we've been talking about it since last year.
I've never seen it.
I mean, you're in the
discussed at a council.
fire department.
Yes, I know, for 10 years we've wanted to do this, and I had some aspects that I'd like to put into
If you raise your voice to me once more, I will not entertain you, anything you have to say.
Well, you cut me off when I was talking.
That doesn't warrant raising your voice to me.
Okay, fine, Your Honor. But I have some perspectives on this position, and I would have liked to.
Perspectives on this position actually fall under the police department, because the person will be a parking enforcement employee. And what we have discussed informally and formally with the fire department was asking him to also be certified so that he could answer ambulance calls, or she, because it could be either or. This would, right, Chief? How long have we been talking about this?
A while.
Okay.
Quite a while.
And you're the one who said it could be a man or a woman.
Absolutely.
That's right. So I don't see why you're
I
upset.
haven't.
I don't think you know everything that's going on in that paper. That's why I ask each department to put a report in, because everything we do in this borough is extensive.
I understand that, Your
And
Honor.
your department right now, I mean, you have the opportunity anytime at all, since you received that paper, to get in touch with me, to tell me how you felt. But I noticed that you always wait till your council meeting. You came in to the caucus room, you didn't deem it necessary or important to ask me informally, gee, Mayor, I really felt badly because I really thought I could have input. Well, if you talk to me at any given time, I'd be very happy to entertain. The person is not hired yet. You have some input and something that you wanted us to know. You could tell the chief, you could tell the fire commissioner, you could tell the finance people, and we would be very happy to entertain it. They haven't hired anybody. What my feeling was to put this in the paper, I decided to put it in this paper so that the entire town would be aware of it. So it wouldn't be in one paper that had 2,000 readership or another paper that had 5,000 readership. I wanted it to be known to every resident in Hasbrouck Heights at first dibs. This is not a paid classified ad. It's a general announcement to allow every resident of Hasbrouck Heights the opportunity to go to the police department to speak to the chief, which means you, me, anybody. If you have recommendations, we're welcome. You're welcome to give him your input. I don't think you sit and talk to the police chief, do you?
Sure I do.
You do? Really?
Yes.
If you had, I'm sure he would have spoken to you about this. Or if you expressed the need for somebody to help with the ambulance, you would have found out right away through the fire chiefs, because they've been working on this as well. As well as you could have talked to Mr. Gonzalez on my right, who was the fire commissioner. Would have been very easy for you as you were walking your dogs to say, hey, Dave, what do you know about this need? I have something I'd like to add to that. But no, you don't do things like that. You determine that it would be more advantageous to Chris Semin as councilman to wait. When did you receive the paper?
Friday.
This past Friday?
Yes.
It seems like a long time ago to me. But you could have called any one of us since Friday. We would have been happy to talk to you. You want to blame anybody, Chris, it's me, because I wanted the entire town to know as soon as possible.
That's not the point.
And what's the point?
The point is, why wasn't the council as a whole brought in and discussing this?
We don't discuss every help wanted ad for a police department or fire department. We don't.
Okay, you're.
But these gentlemen that came tonight, excuse me, this gentleman who came to be a firefighter and to be a member of the
Oh,
department. I never heard of him before. I didn't know he was coming until I received the agenda. I didn't expect the chiefs to have a special meeting with me to ask me, is it all right, Mayor, if I put this man through for a recommendation? I haven't seen any of this. I have faith in my fire department, in my commissioner, in my deputy commissioner to take care of that business for me. I would hope that you entrust with each of these members and heads of the department some faith in what they're doing. I didn't ask you what was going to be in your department report today because I have confidence that you're going to have your report and offer it to the public at large. And I'm willing to wait for that particular meeting. I don't see any upset needed. Again, you still have the opportunity. If you have a good suggestion, speak to the chief. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Be my guest. And if you want to call me, you know where I live. Okay? I've seen you in the area. And you know I'm upstairs every Saturday morning, except when I advise you that I'm not going to be there or coming late. And you have my phone number and my email address. But thank you very much. If you have input, you're welcome to share it. Is that it?
Yes, that's it.
Thank you. We have the motion to open, we said
So moved, Your
a
Honor.
second.
Second, Your Honor.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Anyone wishing to come forward on any matter whatsoever, please come forward, state your name, your address, and your reason for coming forward, please. Seeing no one, may I have a motion to close the miscellaneous?
So moved, Your Honor.
Second.
Second. Is no one need to close, Michael?
No, I have nothing.
Borough attorney? Okay, may I have a motion to adjourn?
So moved, Your Honor.
Second?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Who was the second?
This is the one.